Hey guys, Justin here with AmericanTrucks.com. And listen, if you're looking for a way to carry longer cargo on your F-150 without damaging the cab on your 2015 through 2020 rig, well then the Red Rock 60-inch crossbar pair here, the roof rack pair, would be a great choice for your 2015 through 2020 F-150. Now the Red Rock option will be a super affordable no-drill solution for any cab size F-150, and will be capable of carrying and supporting upwards of 220 pounds thanks to the durable powder-coated aluminum build. Now, when thinking features here with the Red Rock roof rack, you really just have to consider how this can expand the storage space or cargo space in your already spacious F-150. And to get a better idea of this, you really don't need to look much further than our customer submitted image page located on the product page back at AT. Now, from kayaks to snowboards, luggage carriers, traction board storage, and even added supports for a bed-mounted roof tent, this pair can really do it all and do it all very affordably. Not only that, but the Red Rock option will also make an excellent mounting location for auxiliary lighting for your overlanding setup if that's something you're interested in doing. Finally guys, the easy to install, easy to remove expandable racks will also give you the opportunity to secure any additional roof cargo, acting as a tie-down point for a ratchet strap or something similar. Now moving into construction, and for the price point, the Red Rock expandable racks here will offer a very sturdy build in construction overall. This does include the extruded aluminum build for the racks themselves, which are then finished in a satin black powder coat to keep things looking good for many years to come. Now on top of both racks, guys, it's hard to see here in the video, but you will find a rubber weather strip that's gonna do a couple things for you. First and foremost, it's gonna protect both your cargo and the rack itself from additional scratching, while it's also gonna serve as a thing to keep vibration and added noise to a minimum while hauling whatever it is you're hauling. Now, I do wanna get in on the topic of noise here because adding something like this, there's really no getting around the added wind noise. Just how much wind noise you're gonna pick up is really gonna depend on what it is you're hauling. So just keep that in mind. Now, I do also wanna mention the ends here. You're getting a composite end also in black. And also worth noting, guys, is the fact that these racks aren't lockable. You will find other additional racks here on the site that certainly cost a bit more money that you can lock to basically prevent them from getting stolen. That's not the case here with the Red Rock options. That being said, it's going to be very difficult to remove these once they are installed, as they do secure in the door channels basically of your cab. But just note that this particular set does not offer any lockability. So if that is something you value, then you might have to spend a little bit more and go with a different option instead. Now getting into price point, and this is another biggie, right? Now I say that because the Red Rock roof rack pair here in their low $200 ballpark figure will hands down be the most affordable roof rack set on the site for your rig, and honestly, it's not even close. Other options from Rhino Rack, Rough Country, and Traveler, they're gonna be hundreds of dollars more in comparison. So again, if you are looking for an affordable option, the Red Rock is certainly gonna be the best bet. All right guys, last but not least, let's get into the install. And again, this is a 100% clamp on design, meaning there's no need to drill, do any modifications, anything crazy like that. So because of that, the site is gonna stick with a 1 out of 3 wrench rating on the difficulty meter, taking you about 30 minutes or so to get in place from start to finish for the very first time. But now to give you a better idea of just how these get in place on your rig at home, let's throw it out to the shop for our detailed walkthrough and tool breakdown.
What's up guys, today we're going to be installing a roof rack on our F-150, so let's get started. So the first thing we're going to need to do is figure out where we're going to mount our roof racks between each door. Now we're going to go with pretty much dead center between each door opening. We're going to install these protective pads over our paint where our roof rack is going to mount, just so we don't damage anything. So we'll go ahead and peel the cover off these and go ahead and get them stuck in place. And we'll go ahead and put ours right at this bottom crease here. Fold that over like so. And this is where our hook is going to mount, so this is going to protect all of our paint. So we'll go ahead and do the same thing for the other 3 doors. Next, we're going to go ahead and test fit our rack in order to get our mounts in position and centered on the truck. So we'll line those up with those adhesive pads that we just installed. Now these are going to mount inside of those, so we'll just go ahead Set our first one here. Then we're gonna have to send our other bracket to the other side. Then we'll go ahead and get that in position. Then we'll center up our bar and lock those down. So now that we have these in position, we'll go ahead and click our lock into place here. So we're just gonna push this back into its lock position, like so. Then we'll do the same thing for our other side. So now once you have this one locked into place, you can use this as your reference to go ahead and mount the other locks in the same position. So now that we have both of our bars set, we'll go ahead and get them in position now. And we'll do the same for our rear. So now we'll go ahead and grab our locking threaded knobs here, as well as our clamps. We'll go ahead and get those in position here. So we're gonna lock these inside to our locking mechanism. There's a threaded dowel on the inside that we're gonna thread this into. So in order to make sure this is getting tight, you can go ahead and grab your provided key. Go ahead and switch this to the off position like so. Sometimes the key wants to pop out, sometimes it doesn't. That's okay. We'll go ahead. That will allow you to tighten up this dowel. Go ahead and switch back to the position where you can turn the knob, but it won't turn the dowel. Then we'll go ahead and do the same thing for the rest of our locks. So now once you have all 4 of your locks and latches tightened down to your satisfaction, you can go ahead and double check your clearances and you'll be good to go. Alrighty guys, that about wraps up our review and install of our Red Rock crossbar roof rack in black finish and 60-inch length for your 15 to 20 F-150. Thanks for watching, and as always, for everything F-150, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.